Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to welcome Jelly Bean, the special guest star that is in almost all my videos because he is the star of the show. This is Jelly Bean. I'm Alita. These are my books, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing the Rom-Com-Athon TBR. And the Rom-Com-Athon is taking place from February 13th until February 19th. So it's a week-long readathon. You definitely don't have to do every prompt, but they have 7 reading prompts and 7 self-care prompts. I am going to try to be crazy and read 7 books in 7 days. I'm also going to try to vlog that week. I'm going to go over my 7 self-care prompts really quick, and then we're going to go over the 7 reading prompts and explain what I'm doing there. So our self-care is, I'm going to tell you the movie and then the prompt. To all the boys I've loved before, the prompt is baked goods, so either eat them or make them. I don't really eat baked goods all that often, but we'll figure something out. Maybe some kind of sweet treat or like a coffee instead. Then 27 dresses is a cover that matches your outfit. I like it. Clueless is watch a retelling. Hitch, take yourself on a date. She's all that, have some pamper time, so some kind of self-care night. 13 going on 30, have a dance party. I have dance parties with my kids all the time, so I'm going to count that as a teacher. And then, isn't it romantic? Watch a rom-com. Now, am I saying that I'm going to do all of these? Heck no. Especially if I'm vlogging and trying to read 7 books in 7 days. I went through all 7 bookish prompts, and the thing is that I don't, off the top of my head, have 2 of these prompts. So I actually got, for the 5 that I do have, I have 2 books for each of those 5 prompts. So I have 10 books. And am I saying that I'm going to read all 10 in 7 days? No. But I am going to try to read as many of them as I can and maybe read 7 books in 7 days. There's going to be a vlog of it, so we can see how well or how poorly I do. But I'm really busy, but I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna get right into it. Sweet Home Alabama is a second chance romance. For that, I'm either gonna read The Rewind by Allison Wynne Scotch or Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. So Every Summer After, I've heard, is kind of like Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren, which I really enjoyed. That's all that I really know about it. I think it says 6 summers to fall in love, 1 moment to fall apart, a weekend to get it right. And then The Rewind follows this couple, Ezra and Frankie, and they break up right after they graduate from college, and it's 10 years later. It's New Year's Eve in 1999, and somehow they're meeting up again. I don't think it was on purpose. I think it was coincidence. And when they wake up in the year 2000, they have no memories of the night before, but They both wake up cuddled next to each other, and they both have wedding rings on their fingers. And I'm pretty sure they got drunk and got married. And I just think that they both sound very cute. So I will be reading one of these for Sweet Home Alabama. And if I get to both of them and I find that Every Summer After is like Friends to Lovers, then that will count for that prompt, because I don't have a book for Friends to Lovers yet. Because I couldn't find one, and I don't know for sure if either of these are Friends to Lovers. I hope that makes sense. Then, Friends with Benefits is Friends to Lovers, along with Dirty Dancing is Age Gap. I don't have any books that I know for sure have either of those tropes. So, I might, find one on Kindle or on audiobook. I know that I have a book with age gap called The Bride. This follows this girl who's 16 who lost her dad, and she marries her dad's foreman, and he goes into it saying, oh, it's just for legal reasons so that she doesn't get taken away, but I think it's more than that. So it's definitely an age gap romance. Then, back to my physical books that I have. There are 2 choices for each category. I'm not for sure guaranteeing that I'm going to read both of them, but these are just the 2 that I'm most excited for with that trope. So for Weddings and a Funeral, I have The Rehearsals by Annette Christie and Before I Do by Sophie Consensus. So The Rehearsals follows Tom and Megan, who are supposed to be getting married tomorrow. So today is the day of their rehearsal dinners, and everything goes incredibly wrong. So they go to sleep kind of upset and maybe even thinking they might call off the wedding. And when they wake up, it is the day of the rehearsal dinner again, and they just keep reliving the same day, like a Groundhog Day effect. And they keep reliving it till they get it correct. And that sounds amazing. And then Before I Do also features a wedding. This one follows Audrey and Josh, who are supposed to be getting married. But the day before their wedding, Josh's baby sister brings a date to their rehearsal dinner, and the date's name is Tom. His name is Fred, not Tom. So Tom is actually the one that got away for Audrey. He is the love of her life. And she still considers him the love of her life, even though she's marrying a man named Tom tomorrow. Not Fred, but Tom. So I feel like things are going to be kind of sticky and messy, and that actually sounds like a fun time. Audrey and Josh are getting married, but Audrey is in love with Fred. Okay, then we have, so for featuring a wedding, the movie was 4 Weddings and a Funeral. I don't think that I said that. Then for the movie Love Actually, I was to pick a book with dual point of view, or dual POV. So for that, I again have 2 options. There's Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy, or Wait For It by Jen McKinley. So, Wait For It follows Annabelle, who is, stuck in life. I think she lived in Boston, so she moves to Arizona to kind of get a fresh start. and start over and, you know, try to get her career back on tracks because she's a writer. And she starts renting this room from this guy named Nick. And I believe it's like Grumpy Sunshine type of romance between Nick and Annabelle. And I'm here for that. You get both perspectives in this book, so it counts. And then the Elle Kennedy book, Good Girl Complex. I don't know a whole lot about it. There's Mac, who is a people pleaser, and then Cooper, who I think he's like the bad boy, and it's kind of their romance. I don't know a whole lot. Then there's 10 Things I Hate About You, which is an amazing romance if you've never seen it. But for the prompt, it's Hate to Love. So I have 2 choices here. There's The Stand-Up Groomsman by Jackie Liu and Love from Scratch by Caitlin Hill. So Love from Scratch is like a baking competition book, and I believe that they're rivals, but I really just love a good foodie romance. And then The Stand-Up Groomsman follows these 2 people. There's Vivian and Melvin, who tried to date, but it didn't work out. Like, they went on one date. They just weren't vibing with each other. And then 2 years later, Melvin and Vivian are going to their mutual friend's wedding, and basically they're going as each other's dates. And it's supposed to be a very slow burn, hate to love, and I'm here for it. Our last movie was Crazy Rich Asians. And the prompt for this is POC main character, which is great because in February is Black History Month. So I'm going to I'm going to try and get both of these on here, but we'll see. There's Do You Take This Man by Denise Williams and Drunk on Love by Jasmine Guillory. Do You Take This Man is about a divorce attorney, RJ, who starts basically officiating weddings. And I think that this is a hate to love romance between her and the event manager, Lear. And like, because she's a divorce attorney, he's like, you shouldn't be officiating weddings. And then they like bicker all the time, and I'm really excited for that. And then the last book is Drunk on Love. Margaret needs some relief from the stress of running the family winery with her brother. Enter Luke, sexy, charming, and best of all, the too small world of Napa, a stranger. The chemistry between them is undeniable, and Margaret is delighted that she lucked into the perfect one-night stand she'll never have to see again. Until Monday morning when Luke walks into the family winery and says that he is the new employee. And that, again, makes things sound like they're going to be messy and a lot of fun. So, this is my Rom-Com-Athon TBR. And like I said, I don't have one with Friends to Lovers or Age Gap. So I might find some digitally or read 2 books for one prompt and realize that it actually has that other trope in it, like Friends to Lovers. Say I read both Every Summer After and The Rewind, I might find that Every Summer After has Friends to Lovers, so I'll just use it there. That should make sense, I think. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are new around here, and let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these and which ones you really liked. Also, let me know if you are participating in the Rom-Com-Athon, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And expect to see a vlog going up right after. Bye!